I only buy the finest tea leaves. Zesta. See BOPF.
If BOPF is indicated on the pack.
Zesta, the art of tea.
Trade unions charge that electricity generation at the Victoria and Kukuleganga power plants are not at capacity even though the reservoirs have reached spill level. The unions question as to whether this is the result of a transaction between the officials of the Ceylon Electricity Board and the owners of the thermal power plants.
The Victoria Hydro Power Plant is one of the most prominent power plants in the country and is a great asset to the electricity grid. The power plant adds 210 megawatts to the national grid on a daily basis with its 3 turbines, which have a capacity of 70 megawatts each. A senior official of the Ceylon Electricity Board said that the spill gates of the Victoria reservoir have been opened as the reservoir has reached a maximum capacity. However, one turbine at the Victoria power plant has been decommissioned for annual maintenance. However, trade unions allege that all 3 turbines are not functioning. Meanwhile, the spill gates of the Kukuleganga reservoir were also opened last night. The Kukuleganga power plant, which is fed by the reservoir, contributes 70 megawatts to the national grid daily, with the use of 2 turbines which have a capacity of 35 megawatts each. However, these 2 turbines too have been decommissioned for emergency maintenance. Trade unions charge that the decommissioning of turbines at a time when reservoirs are at spill level is causing major losses. The people of this country have no relief whether it rains or shines. The government will not provide relief. They have placed a massive electricity bill on the shoulders of the people. When the people stood against this electricity bill, the government told them a story about how they would remove the fuel adjustment charge when the rains come in October. So now we are asking them, where is this relief? There are 3 machines at Victoria, and we put one of them in for normal maintenance every year. We do this after carefully planning it. We did not expect this because it usually does not rain in June. I think it may be because I came here as acting general manager that it suddenly started to rain. Usually it never rains in June. If we had known earlier that it was going to rain, we would have done this at a later date. Authorities at the Ceylon Electricity Board have not made a responsible statement regarding this. They are not saying what has happened to these power plants and why. The owners of thermal power plants are happy because their bags are heavier. There was a major breakdown at Kukuleganga. It will take a long time to repair this. As soon as this happened, we brought down experts from Japan. They removed it, inspected it, and have said that it will take about 3 or 4 months to repair. Since this failed, we stopped the other machines as well. I think the loss at Kukuleganga will run into the hundreds of thousands. There is no such problem at Victoria, 2 machines operating. Sometimes we may have to stop one of the machines. At night we operate 2 of the 3 machines. We asked the authorities in the government immediately to look into why hydro power plants are gradually halting operations at a time when reservoirs have reached spill level and are overflowing. Recently, the Upper Kotmale reservoir was emptied during the rainy season to remove silt. So with each of these dramas taking place, is it justifiable for the people to level allegations at the electricity board?
මේ රටේ ජනතාව යම් ආකාරයක චෝදනාවක් විජිබලමලට එල්ල කරනවා ඒ පොඩි සාධාරණත්වයක් තියෙනවා
මේ වෙනකොට අපි සියලුම තාප බලාගාර
At present we have stopped taking power from all power plants. It is only the hydro power plants and no chole that are running. 70 megawatts are coming from Victoria and 75 from Kukuleganga. We cannot put in 145 megawatts to the national grid at this time. So someone could argue that the water that is being released is going to waste. But this is a unique instance. This does not happen all the time.
මේකෙන් වැඩක් ගන්න නැහැ කියලා ඉතින්. මේ වගේ අවස්ථාවක් සුවිශේෂී අවස්ථාවක් හැමදාම වෙන දෙයක්.